again. So today I wanted to do a review of a couple of my favorite Wii U games. I've always been a Nintendo nerd. I have been since I was younger. I was always just a Nintendo person. And now that I got the Wii U system, I really am into some of these games that I got. I'm home a lot, like I said, because I am sick with chronic Lyme disease, so a lot of my time I end up playing video games to keep me distracted and keep me busy. But I'm gonna go through a few and give my opinion, and hopefully you benefit from it. The first game I have, I think this was like the first one I got besides the regular Mario that comes with the set, is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I think I had Donkey Kong for the original Wii system, and I really liked that, and so I gave this one a try, and I actually really like it. I think it's cool that you get to have like different like tag-along characters that help you out. There's Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong, and then the old Cranky Kong down here, and I think they benefit you. Like, you can fly a little bit higher in the air or float, and with Cranky Kong you can bounce off different bad guys' heads and, you know, get away without being hurt. So the only thing I didn't like about this was it wasn't just you running along. They had different sections or different levels where you're in like a barrel that's like a rocket ship, and you have to like navigate through like the bad guys and like different tunnels and stuff. I was terrible at it. I just couldn't figure out how to control the thing. I'd always crash or die or something. And then another thing that you're on is a mine cart, and you know, you drift along in the mine cart and you can press jump and it jumps over like gaps in the rails and stuff like that. That part wasn't too bad. It was mostly the barrel thing that I didn't like. But overall, I think the game is really cool. The boss guys at the end were like just like neat. Like, they had like different ones, and like they were cool looking. It's all like, you know, I think it's mostly like fish and like water creatures and stuff like that. But yeah, I like it. I recommend this game. I'd give it a go. So the next one I got is actually not a platform game. It's Mario Kart 8, and I'm sure most of you have played a bunch of the Mario Kart games. The one before this, for the Wii system, I liked it, but then I think people were like hacking into the game or modding their system, and it just wasn't fun anymore because people would cheat. They would put in these cheat codes, and in the beginning, like before the race even started, a bunch of bombs would go off. Or throughout the game, they would constantly have like different prizes or presents to use against you without like running out. So it got ridiculous. It's like, why play the game if you're going to cheat? Like, why bother? But then we got this one, the Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U system, and I liked it even better. The look of the different levels was really cool. And there was different prizes from the regular Mario Kart for the Wii system. Now, I don't know if people can cheat on this one yet. Like, I haven't seen it as bad as it was on the Wii system, but I feel like sometimes I'm like, hey, I just hit that person with a shell and they didn't like spin out and nothing happened to them, and I'll get like pissed off. But when I play online. But I don't know, let me know if you guys think that it's possible to get into the Mario Kart 8 system for Wii U and like hack into it and cheat, because I don't know, it's bullshit. Like, it pisses me off, and then I end up like throwing the remote across the room and saying, I'm not playing this fucking game anymore, but then yeah, I end up playing. Third, I got Super Mario 3D World. A friend of mine actually had this and brought it over, and I tried it out. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a little bit hard to get used to in the beginning because it's 3D. So you have to like make sure like you're lined up properly under something in order to jump to hit it, because I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna hit this thing, and then I'm like way in front of it or way in back of it. So that took a little bit of getting used to. But the different costumes are cool. Like you can change into a cat, and they don't show it here, but there's like a raccoon. What else is there? Oh, like a oops, I just dropped my game. A bomb type thing, like you just like blast bombs constantly. Like a cannon, I think that's what it is. It's like you're a cannon. And I know there's other ones, but I just can't think of them right now. But I like it. It was something different. It's a little hard to play one player once you get to the harder levels. So I would have to have somebody like help me, like, you know, it's like you work together to, you know, finish the game, and it was easier that way because I would just try and do it myself, and I'm like, F this, I'm like, I can't do it by myself. But overall, I think that the 3D World is a really good game. The next one is my favorite. This is Yoshi's Woolly World. And when I saw it at the store, there was some guy in there like playing at GameStop, playing the demo they had on the screen there. And I was like, is this for kids? Like, well, obviously, like, I feel like a bunch of these games are for kids, but I mean, like, little kids, like, basic, like, stupid type of a game. And he's like, yeah, I think it's more for kids. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it anyways because I love Yoshi, and it came with a little miniature Yoshi doll. I'll show you guys later. I have to go get it. It's downstairs. But, oh, so it's like the Yoshi's like an amiibo. And I think for like a bunch of the games you can use amiibos. I know Mario Kart 8 you can use amiibos, so it's like a different like little costume you can change into to be a different character. But the Woolly World is so cute. It's like you eat yarn and then you poop it out. And then you can like hold on to it and then you can spit it at different bad guys to kill them or whatever. But I think the look of it is really neat because everything's like yarn. So even in the game, you'll see like the little fibers of everything being all yarn, like the yarn balls, and everything's made out of yarn. And when you eat the guys, you stick your tongue out, you eat the guy, and it like twirls up inside you like a ball of yarn, and then you shit it out. So I thought that was cute, and it's actually not easy. I wouldn't say it's for little kids. I mean, I had a hard time with it. I haven't even passed this game entirely yet. I think there's like 2 or 3 levels that I can't like complete it with 100% health, because I think that's what you have to do. You can pass the level, but then you have to pass it with all your health, and then you have to collect all the gems and the skeins of yarn to create different Yoshi characters, and I haven't quite gotten there yet. I got most of the way through. I was like playing it every day. I'm like, oh yes, I'm like doing awesome, and then I got to a couple, I'm like, I can't do this. So I probably will give it a break for a while and then go back to it so I don't lose my patience with it. Then the last game I actually just got this recently. I think it just recently came out. Is Snoopy's Grand Adventure. And that looked a little cheesy to me, so I was doubtful about getting it. And then I started playing and I was like, this is terrible. Like, I don't know. It's like basic, and I don't know if it's just the graphics are bad in it, but it messed with my eyes like big time. Like stuff would be moving around and it was almost like skipping in places, and I was like, oh my god, this is making me dizzy and feel sick to my stomach. But I stuck with it. The further you go into the game, more things happen, and you unlock different costumes and you can become different versions of Snoopy. But I would say this is kind of like a younger kid's game. It's not like as in detail or tricky. It's just, it can get a little boring at times. But I mean, I'm still like new to it. I'm still starting out in the beginning, so I don't know, maybe as it goes along, maybe I'll like it better. I'm not sure. But overall, let me know what you guys think about all these games, if you have any of them, and what you think of the Wii U system, or if there's any other games you recommend that I try out. I have a few more downstairs, but I think, I have like the DuckTales like rebooted version, which is, it's okay. I kind of gave up on it after a while, but I'm probably gonna go back to it. But hopefully you find this review beneficial on purchasing any of the Wii U games. If you have any questions, just comment below and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Today's Thursday, so yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's coming up. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye.